Hey, welcome back guys. In this video, I will show you how to create a quiz with drag and drop functionality. So what you are able to see on a screen is the project which I've already created. I will quickly show you the demo how this project works. So at the top, we have the images of these five flags: Indian flag, Australian, Britain, USA, and France. And at the bottom, we have the container pointing out, to the flags. So what you have to do, you have to drag and drop this flag onto the correct container. If that flag matches to that container, the container will get highlighted in a green, else it will get highlighted in a red. So I'll show you one demo. If I'll drag this India flag to this Indian flag container, you'll see the container get highlighted to green. Same way, if I drag this France flag and if I'll drop it to this Australian container, you'll see the container get highlighted to red. Same way, American, Britain, and the France will get highlighted as a red. So this is how it actually works. Also, I wanted to tell you all that this project will be of two part. This will be the part one, and in this video we will be creating the designs, and we will not be creating this logic, just design like this containers. We will create this headers and this p tag we will create in this video, and in part 2 we will be creating this draggable functionality and showing the correct answer and highlighting the correct answer and wrong answer. So that we will do in part 2. So I'll quickly close this. Now I will close this also. I'll go to the file drive and go to this YouTube JavaScript. I will create one folder. I will give it a name as drag drop quiz. Okay, I'll open this and I will right click and open with code. Now I will have to create three files. One is index.html, the CSS file, which will be style.css. A third one will be script.js. We are not going to work on script.js, but we are going to work on index.html and style.css. So open this index.html and exclamation mark enter. So you will get this syntax or boilerplate of all the HTML tag. After that you have to write a title as flag drag and drop quiz. Go here, give this reference of the style.css link, style.css. Here in a body you have to give one h1 tag. Same way what you have written here you have to give it here as well. Add a div of a class question. Inside this div we'll be adding one p tag, match the flags with their names. Okay, after p tag there will be another div of a class drag container, and inside this there will be another div class of draggable. Okay, we have to you know give the attribute draggable. This will be true, and there will be another attribute data hyphen correct is equal to India. Save it. Now inside this we have to add image. So for the image what you can do is you can go to your Chrome and Unsplash. You can open unsplash.com. Here in Unsplash you can get the images of the flags. I've also, got this images from here only. So go on this. You can get this image. Can go and add it here. Same way, just copy this, paste it here, paste it 5 times. So yeah, and this will be USA, this will be UK, Australia, and this will be France. Save it. We have to get all this, images of all the flags. So you have to go and to get the USA flag also. You can get this flag for USA. For UK, you have to get England flag. This will do, I hope so. Get this flag for UK. Now Australia. This will work. Save it. Now last will be a France flag. You can get this flag and you can add it here. Now remove this and add it here. Save it. Let's run this and let's see how our page looks right now without any styling or yeah. So this is how it looks. Now what we have to do, we have to add the containers. Come outside this div and add div of drop hyphen container. Inside this we will have another div of a class drop hyphen target. Okay, inside this we'll also have the data correct. So first one will add as a USA. Same way you just copy this and paste 5 times or 4 times. This is USA. Maybe you can add this France here. Then UK you can add here. India you can add here, and then you can add the Australia here. Save it, and after that you have to add the text, this label here, drop American flag here. Okay, same way, copy this, paste it here, paste it here, paste it here. This will be France flag, Britain, or maybe you can write England flag. This will be Indian flag and Australian flag. Save it Now if you'll see, there's this text we have at the bottom. Now let's go and we have to style this. First we'll start with body, background color, hash d2, b4, 8c, save it, h1 tag, text align, center, padding 20 pixels, background color, hash triple time 3, font color will be white. Okay, save it. Let's see if our header, yeah, so we have styled our header. Now we have to style the p tag, question p, or maybe you can add the classes from here. It is better to add it from here just to avoid spelling mistakes and all. Font size 18 pixels, text align, center, color same triple time 3, save it. Add this drag container, you can add it from here only. Display, flex, save it. Align item, center, justify content, center. Now we have to style our image. So what I'm going to do is draggable, dot draggable, img image, height 150 pixels, width 150 pixels, margin 10 pixels, border solid 3 pixels and will be black, cursor pointer, save it. Let's see. So we have styled our top container. Now we have to style this bottom container as well. So for this, we drop container. So what you can do is you can just get it from here. Drop container, flex, align items, center, justify content, center, provide the container for this text. So this drop target can get, you can add it here. This will also be height of 150 pixels, width of 150 pixels, border 2 pixel, dashed hash triple time 0, margin will be 10 pixels, text align, center, line height will be 40 pixels. Let's save it. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so this is how it looks and it matches the the design which I showed you in a demo. So it matches that. So I guess that is it with the design. We have to do the logic and this dragging and dropping the image to that container that we are going to do in a next part. Hey, welcome back guys to the part 2 of drag and drop quiz. We have already created part 1 of this series where we created the design using HTML and CSS, and in this video we will be covering the functionalities of dragging and dropping the flag images to the name container. This flag images which is on top, and in the bottom we have name containers. So we will be dragging and dropping the images into the container, and if the images like this flag matches the container, then the background color of this container will get converted to green if the answer is correct, and if the answer is wrong, the container will get converted to red. The background color will convert it to red. So without further ado, let's get started. We'll go to our code, and in style sheet we have to add styles for three classes. So we have to create three new classes here. After hyphen drop, this will be an height, having the height of 150 pixels, width of 150 pixels, margin 10 pixel, border solid 3 pixel, black. Save it and add here another class. This will be class correct. Okay, background color will be hash 2e cc71. Add another class. This will be wrong. In the background color of hash e 74 c3c. Save it. Now we have to write JavaScript code, but before writing the JavaScript, what you can do is just add the script reference here. Okay, save it. Now we have to go to our script.js, and here we const draggables is equal to document dot query selector all. We have to add the classes of draggable, which is here. So just copy this and paste it here with the dot, so it is a class. After this we have to add const drop targets is equal to document dot query selector all, and just copy the drop target. Okay, just go here and dot, paste it, create one var variable, and this will be draggable div. Now we have to loop through our draggables. So here dot for each draggable curly bracket, this will be draggable dot add event listener single quotes drag start comma e dot data transfer dot set data text slash plain draggable dot get attribute should be data hyphen correct. Okay, draggable div is equal to draggable. We'll be doing this console dot log the item dragged. So what we are doing here is we have added the for each loop. So we are just looping through our image container, and after that, whatever the data these images have, for an example, in the back it have India, this have USA, Britain, France, and things like that. So we have saved that here in data correct. So that is what we are getting in an attribute of a draggable. So we are getting the data correct, like the answer we are getting here. And after that, once the action is performed, like you have dragged something, we'll be logging that in a console. So let's go and let's check. Firstly, I'll open this in a Chrome. So I'll go to my console, inspect, and in a console, if I just click on this and if I just drag it, you can see the item dragged is here. So here you can see the item is dragged whenever I drag any of the images. So it is showing item is dragged. Okay, I'll just one more thing I'll do is I'll console log this draggable div as well. Okay, let's console log this as well. Let's go and let's check again. If I'll drag this, so you can see we are getting the element of dragged image. If I'll drag this USA, you'll be able to see the USA. Same way for France and Australia, we are getting the element of that image. Okay, so that is what we are doing here. Now what we have to do is we have to loop through our name container. So this will be drop targets for each drop target drop target dot add event listener. This will be drag over comma e. This will be e dot prevent default console dot log item dragged over. Okay, so I'll save it, and now if I'll go to my page again and if I just drag this, you can see there is this drag over counter. You can see here the item dragged over. So whenever you drag and you go to another container, it will start as an item dragged over. Okay, so after this, what we have to do is we have to write code for item dropped. So we have to go here, drop target dot add event listener, drop comma e dot prevent default const correct answer is equal to e dot data transfer, which we are getting from here. Okay, for correct answer we are getting it from here. Dot get data text slash plain. If you have noticed, we have added the same thing like text plain here as well. So we are getting the data from the image container. Okay, the correct answer, we are getting it from image container. Same way, const drop target answer is equal to drop target dot get attribute single quotes data hyphen correct. After this, we logging the console dot log item dropped. Okay, save it and let's see. So when I drag, it is showing item dragged. When I drag over, it is showing item dragged over. And when I just, stop clicking the right click button, it will show item dropped. So this is how it will work. But what we have to do right now is we have to just move this image from here to the place we are dropping this image. Okay, so that is what we have to do. And but before doing that, we have to console log different things as well. Draggable div, and just remove all the console log which we have added here and here as well. So I'll just remove this. I'll remove this as well. And now if I'll just save it and if we check, so I'll drag this image and I'll drop it here. So I'm able to get the data like this images data. I'm able to get it, but what we have to do is we have to get the image which is appended here. We have to get that. What we can do is just go to the sources and add the debugger here. You can add it here and let's drag it again and drop it here. If you go to the console, you'll get the data, but what you can do is just add this, just write this draggable div. Okay, you'll able to get this. Okay, this element you will able to get. After this dot child nodes, you can add it. You'll able to see three child nodes. One is text, image, and text, which is this images and the text which is there. So once you add this child nodes, you'll able to see the three nodes inside your element. So now you have to get the image. What you can do is just go here, child nodes, can add one here. If you see it, you will able to get the image. Now you will get the image here. Now this image, what you have to do is when you drag and drop it here, you have to append that image here or anywhere you are dropping it. So you have to go to your draggable div dot remove child draggable div dot child nodes 1 and draggable div dot class list dot add after hyphen drop draggable div dot set attribute, draggable, remove this also, comma, false, e dot target dot set attribute, draggable, false. Let's go to our page and let's see. Now if I just drag it, the image is gone. Now what we have to do is when I drop it here, I have to show if the answer is right or wrong. So let's go, and in here you can just add one if condition. Correct answer is equal to drop target answer, drop target dot class list dot add double quotes. This will be correct. If the correct answer which we are getting from image container matches the dropped answer, like the name container, then we will show correct, like green background color, else we will show red background color. Class list dot add single quotes wrong. Save it and let's see how it looks. If I drag it and I drop it here, you'll able to see the background color is green now. And if I drag and drop this France flag to this Australia container, then it is red. Same way for England, USA, France. So guys, the project is working as per the demo which I've showed you in a part 1. This was the last part. There was only part 1 and part 2 of this project series. I'll come back with another tutorials of the project like this. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you really did, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you and bye.